Hi, Repo Gadgets here. I skipped ahead a little bit. This takes a little bit of time, so be patient with this stuff. Basic cheese enchiladas. Nothing big, nothing fancy. Got my stuff prepared right there. I'll set you up here so you can watch. Basic cheese enchilada. I got a hot pan here full of oil. Put on my corn tortilla, freshly bought from the store. And this doesn't take very much time, just sizzle it. And while it's done, let it drain out a little bit. Set it on my little slab. Put some cheese on it. I add a little extra cheese, of course. I like cheese. Now, I've prepared a few things before doing this because it does take a little while. Turn my oil off. Don't need that anymore. And I have some water boiling for my rice. Mexican fried rice. Not Spanish fried rice. I don't like that stuff for some reason. Hurts my stomach. Okay, basic. Basic green chili stew or green chili mix. Just take an old-fashioned green chili, chopped, throw it in there. More green chili. Just a small can. You don't need a big can. Just a couple of small cans. Put some crushed red pepper in there to get a little bit of steam to the palate. Garlic salt. You always have to add garlic salt to any pepper, be it jalapeno or any other. Cream of celery. I used cream of chicken, which the recipe calls for. I didn't like it. It took me forever to find that this one worked the best. The cream of chicken just tasted wrong. As you're about to see, I'm going to hardly use any salt to this mix. That's because this stuff holds a lot of salt. And I only used probably 3/4 of this. I didn't use the whole thing. Okay, I got me some whole green chilies I'm going to put on the top of these after I'm done with everything else. And it looks like I need to use my P38 again. That's a can opener if you don't know what that is. And I'm sorry if you don't know what a P38 is. Once again, I do not deviate from my videos. I don't edit anything. Okay, so my Mexican rice. Pour that in. Add very little of the contents to it. Very little. Don't put the whole bag, or not even close to half a bag. It's more of a 2 tablespoons. Save that one for later. Okay. I take salsa. You can have it as hot as you want it. You just take, I don't know, 4 tablespoons of that. Put it in there. And let's see. I need some butter for the rice. Okay, and it should look like that after you're done. Yeah, just stir real quick. Put a lid on it. Don't forget the lid. And once again, as you see, I do not measure anything. I don't need to. I've been doing it for years. A little bit of salt. A little bit. Because the corn tortillas are going to suck up a lot of salt. Turn it down just a hair. Everything's ready. Turn my oven on. Just to melt the cheese. That's it. On at 350. Everything's boiling nicely. It might look like a mess, and it might look like I'm doing things wrong using cream of celery, but trust me, it works way better than that cream of chicken or cream of mushroom. Don't try cream of mushroom. That was nasty. That was some food that I had to throw out. 2 bites and I was done. That was enough. Enough to gag a Maggie. The noise you're hearing is my little pan. It's the rice. It's doing its job. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to fight it. Oh, did you see that? When I spun the lid and made the noise stop? I've been cooking in the kitchen for a very, very long time. Probably since I was 6. Little tricks here and there I do that you don't actually see, and I just don't interpret very well. I'm going to stir this constantly because it is fried rice. So it's just not fried or boiled rice like it says on the package. So I thought they heat up again. You no longer need heat for my green chili sauce. Well, the green chili sauce is ready. Just pour it directly on top of everything. Don't hurt nothing. And for the green chili, whole green chilies. And I have to revert back to the P38. Because my can openers just don't work on these cans. I had a brand new can opener. Didn't work. I'm draining some of the water out of that can. Yeah, that's a lot of water in a can. Basically, what I bought was water in a can. My skills with the P38 are amazing. I know. I've been using a P38 since I was a little kid. And sometimes I don't want to use a can opener. Just split the green chili just like that. Lay them out flat. Right on the middle. Oh, well, that one went to crap. I dropped it in the sink. My sink is nasty, but that's alright. That still looks pretty, I think. Oh, ah. Okay. A little cheese on top of there. All kinds of nasty. This is just basic chopped onions. You don't need a whole lot, just a few pieces here and there. And you got food. Yeah, yucky. It's gonna be tasty, I swear. Never out. This stuff. I need another spoon. This stuff takes a little while. It's just basic fried rice. Sometimes I miss my measurements. Like I think I did now. That's alright. Just add a little water and there we go. Easy meal, fast, and it's extremely cheap, even though cheese is, what, $6 a pound? I can still stretch it to maybe $1.50 a person. Life's getting bad out there. You might want to follow my cooking direction instead of somebody else that's doing gourmet and squash and so on and so forth, and lobster, steak. I can do steak. The most expensive meal I do is tamales. I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow. Good food. I just hope after you eat this, you don't go home and smack your mama. And speaking of mamas, I have to do a shout out to Arturo. If it wasn't for his mom, I never would have learned how to make Mexican food. Good Mexican food. Oh my, that woman was a genius. And so is he. He learned the same basic skills that I did from that woman. I can speak Spanish because of that woman. She hated me at first, but for some reason she took a liking to me, even though I was a punk, stuck-up brat, born to a rich white family. But now I'm poor as dirt, living on other means. Don't need that And this time I'm not going to cut the video off by accident or any other means. I'll show you exactly how to fluff this rice. It's called stand here, watch it, stir it all the time. Just stir it. Don't need to taste test it. Never have taste tested food. Oh, probably 15 years or so. Don't need this pan. Get that out of my way. If it burns the bottom of your pan, you either have the flame too hot or you just can't cook. Ever set water on fire? I did. Put a stick of butter for macaroni and cheese to feed 5 people. And I added probably 4 or 5 cups of water, and I forgot that I had it on the stove. Well, as soon as the water was all boiled away, my pan was on fire. I forgot all about it. And that's when I learned, never leave the stove. Never. I don't care what. Don't leave the kitchen. And leave the cell phone alone. Leave the tablet alone. Every few seconds that you leave your stove alone, that's that second that you should have wished you could get back. Burn your home down. Damn. I had to feed this one family. They were living on the streets. And they were fighting amongst each other. This is before they met me. And they were fighting amongst each other. And Dad, he walked away from the stove. They were homeless. They had nothing. He lost his job because the car caught fire too inside the building that they were living in. Some sort of rental unit. Things can go very bad very quickly. Candles. I don't know how to stress it enough. Leave the candles alone. I call it attempted murder. I do. I think everyone that lights a candle should be arrested for attempted murder. As you see, it's starting to fluff up now. Nice and fluffy. Not all greasy and nasty. It'll get better in time. Did you know the proper way to make tamales is it takes up to 16 hours? Anybody that says it takes 6 hours is a liar. I make it the Mexican way. The hell with the Hispanics. I make it the Mexican way, damn it. Real tamales. That's why there's no dogs in our neighborhood. Oops! Was that racist? I'm kidding. Sorry, Art. It's just a joke. I am not racist at all. I like racist jokes, though, every once in a while. Some of them are just plain cute. It's like, how do you babysit a black kid? You lick their lips, stick them to the fridge. Well, you know where they're at. You know how to babysit a white kid? Show it money. Yeah, I make fun of white kids too. Even though I'm about as white as white gets. Scrawny, hip-filled, beer-drinking, pot-smoking hicks. From the backwoods, I say. Boy, this stuff is smelling pretty damn good. And if anybody's wondering that I don't leave stuff alone, bite me. You've never worked in the kitchen before. It's hard work. It's real hard work sometimes. Especially if you have to cook for 200, 500 people a day, every day. Yeah. I owned my own restaurant. Before that, I worked for Denny's. So, a truck stop, 24-hour truck stop for a couple of years. Worked for the Roadhouse. That's in Fort Davis. I fed the crew of one of the James Bond movies. They were out there in Marfa, Texas, crashing a train from one of the James Bond movies. I don't give a damn what it was. It was back in the early 90s. The crew was great. The actors suck. All they do is complain. My soda is not cold enough. That's because you ordered your soda without ice. Stuff like that. Fucking assholes. The worst actor I ever ran into was Indiana Jones guy. I don't even care to remember his name. That's how shitty he was. I didn't do anything to him. I didn't even make his food. He rubbed me the wrong damn way. Almost done. He wasn't part of that movie. He was just there for the video shoot or something like that. I don't know what the hell he was. Co-producer, whatever. I don't care. He was a POS in my book, and always will be. Now, the filming crew, they were great. For one, I sold them pot. Lots and lots of pot. And we smoked lots and lots of pot on the set. Yeah. We were stoned out of our damn mind filming this damn movie. That was great. You can just listen to me ramble on, or you can watch me finish this and see how it's getting fluffy. not really sticking together all that much anymore. I'm going to pull the stuff out of the oven here. Nice and hot, still bubbling. Manna from heaven. I think. I don't know if you noticed, I do a lot of voiceover. Which is alright. You don't need no specialty actor to do some of these voices for these cartoons. I'd name the cartoons, but I can't. I signed a contract. I ain't got none money if they find out that I released some of the stuff I know. And then, how messed up is that? It's all about the Benjamins nowadays. I'd like to scream it. And now it's nice and fluffy. Don't have any of that goopiness. Yeah. A little bit. Still just a little fry time. Well, it's time for magic. As soon as I find my spatula. There you is. Somebody keeps stealing my spatula. And if you don't know how to do this, and you watch this video, there's something wrong with your cooking skills. A little bit of mozzarella right on top of the rice. Don't put it on the enchilada or you'll ruin it. There's a little bit too much salt in mozzarella cheese nowadays. It's cheap and stupid. Or they make it cheap and stupid so it tastes like crap. And there you go. Oh yeah. Makes you want to go home and beat the hell out of your stupid mother. Another dish from YouTube. Repo Gadget signing out. Eat a dick or whatever the hell you want to do. I'm eating food. I like food.